Have you ever wondered what it takes to go from being a star player on a team to owning the whole darn thing? It's a massive leap, especially in the super competitive world of real estate. Today, we're going to break down the story of one agent's journey from top performer to full-on business owner.
So what does it mean to be a top performer? Well, let's start with a number. $17.3 million. That's the recent sales volume for the team at the center of our story. Now, that's not just a good number, it's a huge number, and it's a crystal clear sign that this is a team at the absolute top of its game.
But get this, that $17+ million didn't just come from a couple of giant blockbuster sales. Nope. It was spread across 66 different transactions. And that tells you something really important. This team isn't just out there hunting for whales. They are consistently closing deals, day in and day out.
Okay, numbers like that don't just happen by accident, right? So who's the person behind all this? Let's pull back the curtain a little bit on Shannon McNulty and her team and see exactly how they built this incredible foundation of success.
This wasn't some kind of overnight success story. Shannon McNulty has been in the real estate trenches for 12 years. She spent 6 of those years as a top 100 agent, and for the last 3, she's been leading her own team. It's a classic case of paying your dues and building up that expertise brick by brick. And their success isn't just being a big fish in a small pond. According to Real Trends, which is kind of the industry benchmark, the McNulty team ranked 49th in the entire state of South Carolina for transactions. We're talking statewide recognition here, which is a really big deal.
So you've got this amazing track record. The next step seems pretty obvious, doesn't it? Just go start your own brokerage. Well, not so fast. Going from being a top team leader to actually owning the whole company is a massive, massive leap. It's that classic crossroads between huge opportunity and huge risk.
And don't just take my word for it. Shannon McNulty said it perfectly herself. She felt a real fear. And why? Because of all those moving pieces. All of a sudden, it's not just about selling houses anymore. Now you're in charge of HR, accounting, marketing, everything. If you've ever thought about striking out on your own, you know exactly what that feeling is like.
And there it is, the classic entrepreneur's dilemma. You're successful, you're comfortable, but you've got that little voice in your head asking, what if I could build something that's mine? So, how do you actually conquer that fear and take the plunge? What's the catalyst that makes it all possible?
Well, for Shannon, the answer wasn't just to tough it out and go it alone. It was all about finding the right partner, a kind of support system that could act as a catalyst and turn all that anxiety into straight-up confidence.
And what's really interesting is that the key wasn't buried in some spreadsheet or a complicated business plan. Nope, it was found in a conversation. A series of talks with a trusted mentor, another broker owner who had already been there and done that. That's what lit the path forward.
So, what did that path to confidence actually look like? Well, it started with that peer mentorship, getting real, honest advice, and that led her to discover all the tools and support that a brand like REMAX provides. And when you combine that with a global reputation, well, you get the final ingredient, the confidence you need to actually launch.
And just like that, REMAX Reliable Realty was born. Now that name, Reliable, it wasn't just picked out of a hat. It's a statement. It's a brand that is built from the ground up on some deeply held core values. I mean, think about what reliable actually means. Consistently good, able to be trusted. That's not just a word. That is the entire mission statement of her new company, baked right into the name. So why this intense focus on reliability? Well, for Shannon, it all comes down to one single thing, communication. She calls it the glue that holds every single real estate deal together. And for that glue to work, it has to be professional and, you guessed it, totally reliable.
And these aren't just some abstract business ideas for her. They are deeply personal, and they're rooted in her own experience as a military veteran. In the military, clear communication and being reliable aren't just nice things to have. They are absolutely essential. And she's brought that same non-negotiable level of commitment to her business.
Okay, so the brokerage is launched, the values are set in stone, what's next? Well, every new venture needs a vision for the future, right? And for this one, it's all about one thing, growth.
And the great thing is, the foundation for that growth is already in place with her team. They're like a Swiss Army knife. They've got experts in everything from investment properties to serving fellow veterans to guiding first-time homebuyers. This kind of diversity means they are ready for pretty much anything the market can throw at them.
Her mission statement really captures this balance perfectly. The goal is absolutely to grow, but, and this is the important part, never at the expense of what she calls diligent, reliable integrity.
For this company, that's the non-negotiable core of everything they do.
And this final quote really gets right to the heart of the whole venture. It shows that the excitement for her isn't just about personal success. It's about building something together with her team, creating a business that's based on a vision they all share.
So her story leaves us all with a pretty powerful question, doesn't it? For her, the moment came after 12 years of success, when the right partnership helped her finally conquer that fear. And it makes you wonder, in any career, how do you know when it's the right time to stop building someone else's legacy and start building your own?